How my levels over there, man? How my vocals?
Need any more snare? You good?
Man, put a little bass in there.
Awesome.
All right, JV.
Yes, sir.
Good Monday afternoon, brother.
It's been pretty good. Yeah.
Back at it, man.
Yeah. This is the start of the week, right?
This is how we do it.
It's where I mean, my day job, but
Yeah. Well,
I pay the bills somehow, right? Somebody's got to make some money to pay some bills.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
It ain't going to be my damn cat. So, the worst.
Yeah.
Tell that cat all the time.
Right.
You got to get a job.
Right.
She just looks at me and be like, man, please.
Yeah. I ain't talk to my mom about that.
Basically. All right, dude. The elephant in the room here. Let's go ahead and just talk about it, all right?
All right.
Jurassic World Dominion.
Yes.
We saw it yesterday.
Yes.
What are your thoughts?
I think it was it wrapped up what it needed to wrap up, I felt like. I enjoyed the movie.
You know what it reminded me of, man? It reminded me of the most recent Star Wars movie,
Mm-hmm.
where they needed to wrap it up.
Right.
And it almost was like, all right, this is a lot happening in one movie, right? It almost was two movies in one.
Yeah, it was definitely an action movie.
Yeah.
Like the other ones were dialogue and the other ones were action as well. But this one was like just action.
Let's get through it.
Yeah. Let's blow some stuff up. Big adventure time.
Let's
wrap it up.
Let's see some dinosaurs just fight.
Yeah.
And let's run from some swimming dinosaurs.
Yeah.
What's up with this, man?
Yeah.
Man, it's nothing but a popcorn flick.
Yeah.
Now we've seen 6 of these bad boys now. Can you pinpoint your favorite?
Probably the first one.
Probably the first.
Yeah,
there's
the
no
first-
problem. That's so good.
The first one is it is a dinosaur theme park,
Yeah.
but the walk through it all was
Yeah.
it was pretty solid. It could have been different animals and it was still more of a grounded situation. This one was pretty over the top with like the raptor chases.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's a different world
Yeah.
than the first one. The first one was still,
It was 93. So.
yeah, the first one was still the world and these dinosaurs were isolated kind of thing. Now they're just, there's black market, like the chick just chilling with dinosaurs and they're petting dinosaurs and underground fighting and stuff. So
wild. Wild, man.
It's really progressed.
I'm still a big fan of the second one.
Mm-hmm.
The only film that Steve Spielberg has made a sequel to was Jurassic Park 2: The Lost World.
Yeah, 1 and 2 were
solid,
Were
but
good, yeah.
after that, Steve Spielberg was like, "This is why I don't do sequels." Right? It didn't do as good as the first one, obviously,
Right.
but I'm still up there as like they're like 1A, 1B for me, man.
Yeah.
Those two movies.
agreed.
I will say about Dominion, I found myself not really caring about like Owen
Yeah.
and Claire. Was it Claire? Is that her name?
Yeah.
I found myself caring for them a lot less in this movie. They were really just background characters.
Because we were all reliving
Dr. Ian Malcolm, bro. just sex.
Dr. Grant,
Ian yeah.
This is a cool dude. God. So cool.
I would love to be in front of a room like that and just have everybody's attention.
Yeah.
And Jeff Goldblum does it to a T, man.
But yeah, you're right. They lose their spotlight. Pretty much. You had the characters that we want to see in there. They're to just take our attention. And they're just good. They're just so good.
They're just still so good, man. Sam Neill is still the man, dude. He's still like this weird, clumsy, paleontologist.
Right.
But he's like, dude, I need my hat, like
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. And I mean, very handsome guy as well.
Yes.
Just, next to Chris Pratt and all that. He's holding it down still.
Holding his own, man.
But yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, they just don't bring a lot as far as being the stars of the movie.
Yeah, and then I guess not to take, because it's still a fresh movie, so we want people to go and watch it. It's probably going to make a Billy by this Thursday or something.
Well,
but
it's still a movie to watch.
Yeah. Large dinosaurs and people running from him. It just, that formula never fails. But I was thinking, like, you bring in the, first trilogy people for us.
Right.
But obviously this is Owen, Claire, and all their story, and the younger kids, the people who are Jurassic World fans, enjoy them still. So I think it's, now just thinking about it and talking about it with you, I think it's more for like, they tried to cover so much.
Yeah.
So many different demographics with this. And
they honestly could have just brought one and probably gave Chris Pratt more of a spotlight. Like brought back either Dr. Grant or Dr. Malcolm.
Yeah.
They could have just brought one back.
True.
And instead of splitting it, because it was basically you're watching two movies.
Yeah, it really is.
And you're watching the cast from the first ones and the cast from the new ones, and they just kind of meet up at some point.
And they all just converge, man.
Yeah,
they all just let's not forget about Ellie Sattler, man. Lord, the original like OG, like nerd hot chick from the first movie, dude. Oh, yeah, still so.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they wrapped it up. Or I guess wrapped the two stories together towards the end, and it was just a lot. A lot happening back and forth.
And you guys will notice in the movie, and if you don't, I had to call Javi. I'm just gonna say this: Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man's dad.
Yeah,
he seems like a cool guy, but he's really an asshole in the movie. Comes off as like a really nice nerd, but he's an asshole.
Right.
Definitely.
What it is, I guess.
He reminds me of the CEO of Apple. Is who he's like kind of looks like there in the movie. Tim Cook. He looks like Tim Cook, man, to a T. The white hair, the kind of nerdy look, but kind of cool at the same exact time. Go check this movie out, guys. I know I've been talking about doing deeper dives into like single movies on YouTube channel. This might be the one that starts it back up, guys. I kind of want to dive more into this. Even the dinosaurs, some of the dinosaurs were kind of interesting that we saw. So, might be something for you to do later in the week, man.
Sweet.
Welcome to this week's episode of Movie in a Pod. I am Clyde Smith.
And I am Javier Villalobos.
On this week's episode, we are discussing the trailers for Beast, Black Adam, the most recent episode of Kenobi, and our Movie of the Week, Identity. All right, man, so we have Idris Elba's Beast. A father and his two teenage daughters find themselves hunted by a massive rogue lion intent on proving that the savannah has but one apex predator. Your thoughts, man?
A lot of Cujo feelings.
Right?
Right off the bat.
Was my first thought.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we're going to be looking at kind of a poacher in the poachers and just animals just trying to take back their land, I guess.
Yeah.
Something like that. Big line.
Huge.
I would not want to be anywhere near that at all.
Oh man, that's Mufasa right there, bro. Y'all thought
That's
Mufasa died, bro.
Yeah.
My man came back and just was on roids.
But I'm excited to see Idris kind of pumping out some stuff right now, man.
Yeah.
This looks like it's going to be very kind of emotional, I guess. Looks like at some point his daughters might get kidnapped, something like that. So you got to go into survival mode, protection mode, and
you know what it is, man. And you know who was the king of this? You know, and he's going through it right now. But Bruce Willis was the king of movies like this, man. You put him and Harrison Ford, like a fish out of water. Put him in a scenario where they're not really like I'm not equipped for this, man. Like I don't do like I'm a doctor.
Yeah,
you know, like Idris Elba was a doctor in this movie. Yeah. But you have to do what you have to do, right? Especially for your loved ones, your families, for yourselves to get out of these scenarios. So it's going to be really cool to see how he kind of survives this, how he saves his daughters. Mm-hmm. It's going to be wild. It also has Charlton Copley in it, who I have not seen in a while. Dude is a great South African actor. If my favorite movie of his, everybody's going to say like Chappie and District 9 or 13 or whatever it is, but it's the A-Team. Charlotte Copley in the A-Team with Bradley Cooper, Liam Neeson, just a fantastic movie, man. He's the best character. Highly recommend. Guys, let us know what your thoughts about Beast. We'll go ahead and throw it on the socials. Idris Elba, your thoughts, man. This guy is doing work.
Yep.
Love this guy. Want to hear your guys' thoughts.
Super excited about that.
All right, man. So we have the Dwayne Johnson-led, directed by John Colette Serra.
I've been waiting.
Black Adam.
Been waiting.
We've been waiting for this one.
Waiting for him to jump in a comic book movie
for almost a decade now. We've been waiting for this, man. There was talks about this when they did Green Lantern with Ryan Reynolds, man. This has been in production for a while with this guy. So we have Black Adam. Nearly 5,000 years after he was bestowed with the almighty powers of the Egyptian gods and imprisoned just as quickly, Black Adam is freed from his earthly tomb, ready to unleash his unique form of justice on the modern world. Talk to me, brother.
It looks like we're rolling into kind of like a Venom situation where he's, thinks he's a hero, but he just doesn't care about the morals, or the ethics.
Yeah.
It's like, when Venom's out, Eddie's trying to tell him, we don't do this, we don't do that, but really they destroy all kinds of stuff and eat people. So, people die in the aftermath of the situation. And it's what's this going to do, right? That's his whole thing, and that's kind of the narrative we get, right? Or also the narratives, are you going to protect the world or destroy the world? So I think he's going to destroy a lot of things before he realizes that he doesn't need to do all that.
So so just for our comic book nerds out there, man, he is a antagonist he's an anti-hero. He is, but he's more of an antagonist of Shazam.
Right.
So they always have gone at it with each other in the comics, right? Besting each other, always. So it's going to be interesting, man. Looks like we're opening up this DC world more. We have Aldous Hodge as Hawkman, Noah Centineo as Atom Smasher. That's going to be really dope. Mm-hmm. My favorite, though, dude, Pierce Brosnan as Kent Nelson, Dr. Fate. Now, mind you, I know nothing about Dr. Fate, but I know he's going to be a cool-ass badass, okay? Because Pierce Brosnan looks cool as shit in this movie, okay? Yeah, he looks really cool. That's all I need. Yep. That's all I need, man. I know he's probably going to be my favorite character in the movie.
Yeah, he's just chilling. He seems like he's just super relaxed all the time.
I've really enjoyed Pierce Brosnan post. I loved him as 007, but I've loved him post, man.
Right. Because he's kind of shifted away from a lot of that big craziness, right?
Yes.
Now he's just kind of chilling. He's what do they call, like, consulting?
Yeah.
He's kind of like almost in retirement, just kind of consulting, chilling out on movies and stuff. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Man, give me a part. Don't give me a big part. Yeah. You know what I mean? I do a little something.
Let me get some checks, but I ain't trying to be running and stuff.
I don't want them Tom Cruise
Yeah.
action sequences, man. I'm tired of that. So I did that already.
Right.
Guys, are you excited about Black Adam, man? This has been in the making for a very long time. I remember when he first announced that he's working with Warner Brothers on a Black Adam project, and we had like 35 other movies that came in between that and now.
Yeah.
So we're almost here, man. This drops October, so in the fall. Let us know your thoughts about the sequel, man. Do you think that Dwayne Johnson can play a comic book anti-hero?
I think Dwayne Johnson can do anything he wants to do.
He's the man. There's not
who's going to tell him otherwise?
It's like,
he's just going to be like, I don't care what you say, I'm going to do it.
So what you're saying here is like, even we all go to his movies and they make a bunch of money because we're scared of him.
Right.
That's what it is. He's Mr. Blockbuster because we're afraid of what this man will do if we don't go to his movies.
Pure intimidation.
Actually, I cannot recall. We go to the movies a lot. I cannot recall a single Dwayne Johnson movie that I have not seen in the theater in a very long time. It's been a very long time, man. Like, seen San Andreas and everything post that. I think I remember seeing like The Rundown and Walking Tall. I did not see Gridiron Gang.
Those two were funny.
Yes.
Funny movies.
Yes. I did not see Gridiron Gang in the theater. That was the football coach movie said.
Either, yeah.
I watched it, but I did not see it in theaters. But mainly, man, this dude has a movie. I'm in the theater to go see it because I don't want my ass beat. You know what I mean?
Wasn't come knocking on the door.
But he puts it's Dwayne. It's that like Vince Vaughn thing. It's that Ryan Reynolds thing, right? It's like his acting skills are he's not like a Bradley Cooper, right? He can stretch himself.
Yeah.
His acting skills are very limited, but he puts a great cast of characters around him. He has a great team, and they make great movies. Like, he's worked with Kevin Hart, who is just Kevin Hart in the movies, but them together is fabulous.
Yeah. They do some good ones too, man. And he's just so gigantic, it makes everything funnier.
It makes everything awesome. Central Intelligence, dude.
Oh, yeah, that's Central Intelligence. Yeah. Is that that's the one where he's like wearing the fanny pack and stuff, right?
The entire time.
Yeah, that's good. So yeah, he just brings it when he does it.
Yeah.
And he's very confident in himself when he's doing these projects. So I think that helps out a lot too.
Yeah, big fan, man. We'll definitely throw this on our socials. Let us know what you guys think. All right, man. So we're rocking along with this Kenobi miniseries.
Oh yeah.
Has not been greenlit for season 2, but we're hoping. We're hoping, man.
See if he makes it.
This latest episode, man has to go into the unknown.
Yeah.
This was a fun episode.
It really was. It really was.
This was really cool, man. He had to go get Leia. She was captured, and what are they, the Inquisitors or something?
Yeah.
They had to go to their lair. This was fun to watch.
Yeah. We saw everything we said we hadn't seen yet.
Yeah.
Which was awesome.
A little force power.
Yeah.
A little lightsaber action, dude. Like
directing the
slaying dudes. Yeah.
It was good. And it was a fun, compact scene too, right? It was just in that little hallway. So you got a lot of action at a very minimal scene, I guess. But yeah, dude, he was throwing down. He still got it, man.
And he doesn't have like. I love it that like. And you remember from the prequels, right? Like he like acted, and what I mean by acted, man, like his movements and his strikes and everything were really aggressive.
Yeah,
he's older now, and you see like
joints can't handle it, man.
His joints in real life, though, you know what I mean? Like his joints can't handle it.
Yeah.
So he's literally like, and I noticed it because I had to rewind.
Yeah,
when he's using that lightsaber, and I know this is audio medium here, but he's not using that much force. He's just like
He's just
But remember from like the trilogy,
he was twisting it and everything.
Twisted and everything, man.
Y'all have to see those actions on YouTube.
Yes, because my lightsaber skills are on point.
Pantomiming it just happened.
But it's getting real though, man, because it's getting really good. There's like this it's a cat and mouse kind of series is what it's kind of between, and I forgot her name. Third sister,
yes.
And Kenobi. We still don't really know what the beef is though.
Right.
We know these Inquisitors are ex-Jedis who came over to the dark side, and they've done this change, right? Yeah. She has not gone through that Inquisitor change yet. She's not allowed to, or something of that nature, or what's holding her. We don't know yet. Exactly, sure, right? Yeah, exactly. We don't know yet. But that's kind of the mystery. What's going to be her arc at the end?
Maybe it's to capture this Jedi for whatever reason, and that's going to be her ascension.
Yeah, that's a good word. Actually, that's a damn good word.
Appreciate that. I've been having on my notes for like 4 weeks trying to use it.
he said, money in the bank. He goes,
words I think of and I write them down.
He's like, Clyde's teaming me up. Clyde's teaming me up. Here I go. Here I go. Here I go. Here I go. Yeah. So we are still watching this, man. He's not as strong as he was, but I feel like it's coming back. It's like, picking up a sport again that you put down that you haven't played in a while. If you used to play basketball all the time. Everybody says like riding a bike riding a bike is very natural, but if you actually pick up a sport, and I will pick like soccer or basketball, which is kind of really on the whole body.
Yeah.
It's going to take some time to kind of get acclimated back into those skills.
I mean, he really doesn't want to do that.
Yeah.
Right? So it's kind of like he's pressed to...
He's out of...
I have to use these options now. So we'll see how much stronger he gets.
But I like that he is... Like, I'm going. If I got to go by myself, damn it.
Yeah.
Like...
I do it.
I got to get this little girl, man. Got to save her life. Guys, are you still rocking out watching Kenobi? Talk to us. Let us know your thoughts. Do you want to see a sequel? It's a miniseries right now, but do you want to see a sequel, like a season 2 of this, right?
I mean, I guess it just depends on the last couple episodes, man.
Yeah, we ain't got many left. We got like 2 more, I think.
Yeah, I mean, wherever it drops us off at, it might not be any room for...
Well, I mean, we know he's got to end up back on Tatooine. I mean, chilling. Now, if he doesn't end back on Tatooine, give us a second season. Right. All right. If he goes back to his cave and gets the Alec, he looks like he just turns into Alec Guinness, from a New Hope. All right, that's game over, guys. It's been another 10 years. Yeah. So.
What about the boys, Clyde?
Oh wow.
Have you 4 episodes now?
Yeah.
4 episodes.
I watched. It took me a minute to get caught up. I didn't watch it when it first dropped, and I'm caught up now, but this is just the most like sick, deranged show
the
on
most,
television right now.
The most, I don't care what I put on TV. I'm just gonna do it.
Yo, I saw this meme today, right? I don't know if you've ever seen the Drake Hotline Bling video.
Oh yeah,
he does this thing where he's just like, nah, and then he's like, yeah, you know what I mean? So it was like, and excuse me, guys, mom, grandma, whoever's listening, I'm sorry.
Don't watch the YouTube channel if you're offended.
Yeah, or listen to this part. Fast forward like 10 seconds. Yeah. But he goes, but it's like a meme, and it's like showing boobs on the boys.
Yeah.
Nah. Showing penis on the boys. Hey. Yeah. Yo, Amazon Prime is wilding out with this show, man.
Yeah. That is extremely accurate.
But Homelander's
and some bare cheeks as well.
Oh yeah.
But it's nothing but dudes.
Nothing but dudes.
All dudes.
Yes.
All men.
They got their contract. He's like, yes, you all have to be naked.
Yeah.
They're like, the females are like, oh, us. No, ladies,
No.
not y'all.
Y'all are gonna wear so much clothes.
Yes, y'all are going to wear turtlenecks the entire time. But the guys, all naked. Started with Butcher in season 1.
Yeah.
Just all like straight booty.
Oh, yeah.
This is a wild season, man.
Yeah, and I mean, it started out just ridiculous. Just right off the bat.
I don't want to dive too much into it because, like, this is one of those series that, like, this paints a really good story.
Yeah.
And you have to connect those dots, right? So if we talk about it, we're gonna spoil the fun.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do that. But a couple of the points I do want to make is Homelander's office rocker. Always has been. Always has been. But he's now just like got that I don't give a damn moving forward.
Yep.
Right? And how he threatened Homegirl. Oh, dude, that was like, you could have done that season 1, episode 1, bro.
Yeah.
That would have been it.
True story.
I really like this show. It's difficult for even me to watch, and like I've watched all the Alien Predator movies, everything. I've watched so much blood and gore and everything. But like Huey, man, that last episode?
Yeah.
Guys, catch up if you haven't seen it. Let us know what your thoughts are.
Also, if
the Boys is wild.
Yeah. If you're a fan of Supernatural, get to see a side of Dean Winchester you never seen before.
I liked all the I was thinking that he was going to be in it from like day one, like in it.
Yeah.
But I kind of like this arc that they're doing with him, man.
Right, kind of building up, what's so special about him, right?
Yeah.
Special for some reason.
And then we're going to get to like, is he good? Is like what side of the aisle is where is he at, right? Like in this kind of temperament. So yeah, The Boys. And we're getting a season 4.
Oh yeah?
It got renewed like yesterday, I think.
All right.
The party continues, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know what else they can do.
We don't know what they're going to finish
doing.
Got
a rating for that. Yeah.
Oh God! Remember the fight scene?
Yeah.
In Russia. Oh, I just remember that. All right, guys. All right, JB, you ready to talk about our movie of the week?
Yeah, I do have one thing real quick.
Talk to me, brother.
I have a little gift for you.
A gift?
I have a gift for you.
Christmas came early?
A little gift for you.
Oh, wow.
Kind of got one for me, too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I assume the plan was to have a little trinket hanging on the microphone, but I'm not sure that's going to work like right now.
Okay.
But maybe we'll figure it out. I got you this little Lego Batman keychain.
What is going on here? Guys, what is going on here?
He is he has his cowl and he has a cape. It's a little Lego Batman keychain.
Oh, I got Arnett right here, bro.
That is exactly who that is. Yeah, Lego Batman.
Wow. And who voiced Superman? Was it Channing Tatum?
Oh,
in the Lego movie. Who was it? I gotta look that up now.
Then I got me a little Demogorgon.
That's not creepy at all.
That little guy.
That's pretty dope, man.
Right there. I don't think it's gonna hang on here like I thought it was. But
where'd you get these from?
The Lego store.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've never stepped foot in the Lego store.
It's pretty intense. There's nothing but grown ass men in the Lego store.
That is awesome.
I wonder if it'll.
Dude, it's got a cape, the cowl, everything.
Yeah. It kind of hangs off.
Will Arnett. I'm gonna at you, bro.
Might be able to figure out something here at some point, but we'll worry about that later.
We will worry about that later. But, I do got a bone to pick with you, man.
Okay, what's up?
Yeah, so we talked about we're having a Top Gun summer.
Yeah.
so my status at work is aviation suits, sunglasses, and mustaches.
I like to coin that the Roostache.
The Roostache.
The Roostache, yeah.
It's actually the Clyde stash now.
Okay, that's fine.
because you're not following me. So if you,
Oh,
for people who don't, get on YouTube and see this amazing mustache I have. Okay.
Oh yeah.
You
want me to zoom in real close to it?
Yes, I do it. I do it better than Goose and Rooster. Okay. Yeah. This guy was supposed to join me. This guy did not join me.
I did not know.
So I'm out here with this baby butt face.
But you can't have two of those in the room, man. There's only enough. There's only enough, awesome in the air in one room that only one person can rock one of those.
Oh man!
Because if two people rock it, it just kind of loses its meaning a little bit. I feel like.
Well, I guess you're not going to need the tickets that I bought us to go see the Blue Angels. I'll just take somebody else who has a dope stash. Okay. I didn't buy tickets to go see the Blue Angels, but that would be dope.
That would be pretty awesome. And I would feel pretty bad.
Let's get this movie started, man. All right, man. So our movie of the week is Identity, released in 2003. A few other movies that released that year: How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, Holes, Out of Time, Big Fish, Bruce Almighty,
nice,
Runaway Jury, What a Girl Wants, little Amanda Bynes action, and the classic college comedy with Snoop Dogg, old school.
So
good. My boy Blue. All right, man. So Identity is directed by the great James Mangold and directed by Michael Cooney.
We had a $28 million budget, and the box office brought in $90.3 million.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. So many people in this movie. So many.
A lot.
So, yeah, I think there's more than Top Gun, than both Top Guns put together.
Both.
All right, so we'll start out with John Cusack as Ed, Ray Liotta, R.I.P., as Samuel Rhodes, Amanda Peet as Paris, Nevada, John Hawkes as Larry Washington, Clea Duvall as Jenny, William Lee Scott as Lou, Rebecca De Mornay as Carolyn Susan. She's got two first names apparently. Leah Kinzel as Alice York, excuse me. John C. McGinley as George York. I cannot say York. I'm having trouble saying York today. Brett Leor as Timothy. Jake Busey as Robert Maine. Pruitt Taylor Vince as Malcolm Rivers. Alfred Molina, another Spider-Man connection there.
I'm Spider-Man.
As Dr. Malik. Holmes Osborne as Judge Taylor.
Hold it together, Javi.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Frederick Kaufman as Detective Verrol. As Detective Verrol. Carbon Argenziano as defense lawyer and attorney. Matt Letcher as an assistant district attorney. Marshall Bell as a district attorney. And that is all of them. That was way too many. I should have stopped a long time ago.
When did we start naming everybody under the sun?
I mean, they were all in the movie pretty decent.
They all played a big part.
That's kind of where I judge a lot of that off.
I got you.
Like everybody in this cast is there.
Gotcha.
For something.
You guys see all the prep that me and Javi do together, right? To put this pod together. We don't at all.
Absolutely nothing.
I don't know what he does. He don't know what I do. We just come together.
Yep.
All right, man. So Identity. Give me a quick synopsis and we'll go ahead and jump right in it.
We're going to follow 10 strangers as they get stuck at a roadside hotel during a very severe thunderstorm. These are very different people just trying to get to different places, and they start being murdered one by one until there's only one left at the end of the story.
Oh, yeah. All right, man. Let's go ahead and jump into it. So we have John Cusack. John Cusack's up there as like one of my favorite actors of all time, man.
He does some good work. Some fun stuff, too.
Yes. And he's great in this. He plays Ed Dakota, limousine driver and former L.A. police officer. This guy's a definition of like morality, man. Right? We see this guy and we meet him, and he runs over a woman.
Yeah.
With a limo. And the person that he is driving around is like, we got to go. Let's get out of this. Let's not stop for this person. Right. What is wrong with you? And he's like, get off me, lady. You know, let me go ahead and see if I can help.
Flipped over the car. Come on.
Yeah. Like, there's blood on the ground. Yeah. Let's get this going,
she's not
man.
Moving. Yeah.
So we just first learned that he's a limo driver, and we soon, as kind of everything starts happening, when they get back to the motel, we found out he's an ex police officer for L.A., kind of has some skills, kind of the quasi leader of the group, right?
Fair.
Trying to get through this. What were your thoughts about him, man? Talk to me.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much said everything there. He kind of had that trustworthy vibe on him.
It's John Cusack, dude. Yeah. Trust this guy. He knows judo.
Yeah, so everybody kind of flocked to him as a leader, and he, was cool with handling being the leader.
Yeah, he's the best, man. I can talk about the sack all day. And in this film, mind you guys, I've probably seen this film like over 100 times.
All right.
Because of him, he's just great in this role. But let's move forward, man. Rest in peace. We have Ray Liotta as Sammy Rhodes, an escaped convict masquerading as a correctional officer who was transporting him in Maine. Maine's the other guy that is Jake Busey. Talk to me, brother.
Yeah, so we go through the movie with him thinking he's just a police officer.
Does a damn good job, too.
Yeah. We don't get any hints except for just the one when he's getting dressed. So we don't really know what's going on.
I like the mechanism in this movie,
cool.
Man.
Yeah.
Right? Like we learned something about this person, and then there's a flashback.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, what led them to this motel where everybody is?
Yeah.
I thought that was really cool and really interesting. Ray Liotta, though, who's the GOAT, pretty damn good, dude.
Yeah, he, like I said, he's just there, and you don't know nothing. He's just playing kind of the same role as John Cusack, right?
Yeah.
Or he is trying to lead, but forcefully, and we don't really know why at the beginning, right? Like why he's got, why he's just being so aggressive.
Yeah, he is as you're right. You make a really good point there. And you know what? Actually, seeing this movie a million times, I see that now.
Yeah.
Where the sack, I'm gonna keep calling him that, guys.
That's fine.
Ed Dakota as the sack. He's leading by example. He's out there doing it.
Yeah.
Trying to help everybody get through this crazy time where bodies are dropping. And then there's Ray Liotta, Samuel Rhodes, and he's basically yelling, like, we're doing this.
Yeah.
Like, we got to do it like this, right?
He's trying to wrap it up, right? He's trying to wrap it up so they can keep moving.
But it's so good acting because this Ray Liotta, he's kind of like, he has an aggressive look on his face at all times anyway, that you don't know if it's like, if this is just him,
right,
or is something up,
right? Yeah, and you don't know at least until you watched it once.
Yeah,
because I didn't know what was going on.
That's good, man. All right, we got Amanda Peet as Paris, Nevada, a prostitute leaving Las Vegas to buy a citrus grove in Florida. Yeah, that's her story.
That's it.
Tired of that life, man.
Yeah.
And had that one last job in the beginning, but then said, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm gonna live the small country life down in Florida.
Yeah. Once again, like how their actions all connect them, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's action leads to somebody else ending up at the motel.
Yeah.
And she's one of them too. She loses her shoe or whatever. which I thought was a really fun part. Like, and you see it in the flashbacks, and then you see her flashbacks was super weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was pretty good, but she was doing that typical horror movie girl thing.
Yeah, not as bad as Clay Duvall. But I get you there.
Yeah.
At least like Nevada was trying to help get out of this situation.
Oh yeah.
Right? We'll get down to Virginia, but
Yeah. It was on the line of like ridiculous and part of the movie.
Yeah.
But I mean, once it gets flushed out at the end, it kind of
you get it.
Yeah.
All right, man. So we're moving forward here. We also got the amazing John Hawkes as Larry Washington, the motel manager. Look at this guy.
Oh, Larry.
If you've never seen John Hawkes is a fantastic actor. John Hawkes also looks like he's gonna stab anybody at the same moment. You know what I mean? Like, just do you trust this guy?
Got a lot of emotion.
Yeah.
He shows a lot of emotion with his face.
Yeah. He's really good at that, man. Yeah. And you don't know like which way he's gonna go. But that was good because these murders start happening in this movie and you don't know who the culprit is.
Once again, there's a reason.
There's a reason. Yes.
There's a reason.
There's definitely a reason. All right, so we got Clay Duvall as Virginia. Icena, I can't pronounce her last name. A superstitious newlywed. Now she was the one who was like the typical scream queen,
freaking out,
just freaking out the entire. I got to get out of here. That is the worst idea ever.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a whole lot to say about that character because, like I said, she was just kind of. She didn't really get involved with much.
Right? She didn't, man. She was scared the entire time. And I guess in this type of movie, you need that.
Yeah.
But she was more annoying than anything.
Yeah.
I will, as much as I like James Mangold, as much as I like this movie, she was an annoyance. And it was almost like, oh, people are dying. When's her turn? Right?
Yeah.
Like that's kind of the vibe that I've always got with her.
That's fair.
Yeah. All right. We got William Lee Scott as Lou. I can't pronounce that last name. Jenny's husband. Another boring character in this movie, man.
Yeah.
I will say. And when he got chopped up,
I think it was just another lead. Just a little string in there, right? That's all it was to lead back and forth through the story. Yeah.
All right. Moving right along, guys. Don't want to bore you with this. Rebecca De Mornay as Caroline Suzanne, an 80s Hollywood TV actress chauffeured by Ed. She's the one who said, let's get the hell out of here. Yeah. Let's not save these people or help them out or whatever. With that are consequences.
Yep.
And if you're the a-hole in movies, you probably gonna get going first. You could get going first, all right? Yeah. If you're an a-hole or you're black, you're going first. That's just rules, man. This is horror movie rules. Yeah.
Oh no.
All right. Real quick, just got a few more. Not going to go through them all, but Leah Kinsey is Alice York, a wife and mother who's injured in a car accident. She seemed like the sweetest person on the planet.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And just like really caring mother. And that's interesting with the turn of events.
Oh, yeah.
With knowing kind of where this movie is heading. It's like, oh, that would actually make sense why that would be, why that character would be there.
Right.
That makes perfectly good sense there. But she's the first person who gets kind of injured. She gets hit by the car that Ed was driving. That's pretty ugly.
Yeah.
your boy from Scrubs, John C. McGinley as George York, Alice's husband and Timmy's stepfather. He's pretty awesome in Scrubs.
Yeah.
This one, dude, total dork, man. Total dork.
Yeah, he's very diverse in his acting roles.
Yeah, he's good.
Very good. No, he's one of the guys who just kind of do anything. Really plays into the character, the whole circle of the character, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he did it the whole way through the movie.
Stepdad, man.
Yep.
Hard job. Brett Laura is Timmy York, Alice's son and George's stepson. This is a creepy ass kid from the start, man.
Yep.
Like, he does not talk. I do not like that.
Yeah. You know, just like this kid just looking at you creepy.
Did you see The Omen Child?
Oh yeah.
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 Yeah. Were you just gonna stare at us the entire time, bro?
Right.
Nah.
You
gotta go.
Yeah.
You gotta go. Out of the house. Do not come back in the house.
You're just on your own from now on.
Forever. We also got Jake Busey as Robert Maine, Rhodes' fellow inmate, still in the prison jumpsuit here. I love it because he's the red herring of the movie.
Right.
Especially in the beginning, after like the first or second killing, whatever. Yeah. They're looking for him because they think that he's the one who's doing all this.
Right.
And then we see that shot of him, and this is where it gets freaky, and I have to add this, and this is what the beauty of this movie is, man. You know, he's running away from the motel,
mm-hmm.
and then, you know, he goes down into the dirt or whatever, and then comes out into the mud, and then he goes and he breaks open his door and looks, and he's trying to be like, all right, I'm in this building, where am I at? And he looks on the other side, and he sees the motel. So it's just like, okay, where the hell am I at, right? Like, he's trapped. And that's when the movie starts getting creepy and weird and psychological.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, what am I watching now?
Yeah.
This is starting to not make sense. Like, it was kind of straightforward.
Right.
But there's some psychological or some thriller or some supernatural stuff happening here. Like, you don't know. And that's where the movie starts getting good.
Right.
Another Pruitt Taylor Vince as Malcolm Rivers is a convicted mass murderer. We see this guy, but we don't really know the connection. It's almost like we talked about with Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Jurassic World. It almost seems like there's two movies happening, and where's the connection happening, right? But as we get farther into the movie, it's actually when Ed starts freaking out, start to realize. So Rivers is
trying to walk
trying to get like
right?
Trevor's exactly So Rivers has a stay of is trying to get a stay of execution with his lawyer and this psychiatrist, excuse me. And we're following this story.
Yep.
But then it flashes to the motel where these killings are happening, and you kind of don't really know how they're mixed up. It just keeps going back and forth, and you're just like, okay, both stories are very intriguing.
Yeah. But
why are they in the same movie? Right?
That's what everybody's got to figure out, right?
That's what everybody has to figure out here, man. We got Alfred Molina as Dr. Malik Rivers. He's the psychiatrist who is assisting with this stay of execution for Rivers. And it's Alfred Molina, man.
So many people.
There's a lot. And that's the last one I'm talking about, by the way.
That's why I had
that's why I wanted to run through it the way I did.
You gotta mention him.
Yeah, you have to, because Molina's the man.
Yeah.
I mean, a year before this, he did Spider-Man, so I'm Spider-Man.
Pretty sure that's going to be the pod title.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, so the year later he does Spider-Man. Sorry, because he was in Spider-Man 2, not Spider-Man 1. So he did Identity in 2003, 2004 he does Spider-Man 2.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, he's played a lot of doctors. Dr. Malik, Dr. Otto Octavius.
Man knows his role. As long as he's getting them checks, he's cool with it.
No, he only played 2 doctors his entire film career, but he's
fine.
Really good at it, though. Actually, Dr. Jonas
see,
Neighborn,
see?
Dr. Stephen Arden. Wow. You know, he also was in the beginning of Indiana Jones.
Oh, I did not know that.
Was that him? It had to have been him. 80. Yeah, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Yep.
Oh wow,
that was him. That was
That's
his
pretty
first.
cool.
That was his first movie. Yeah.
Not bad.
Why haven't we talked about any of those movies, man? Temple of Doom.
I don't know. I was actually kind of waiting for National Treasure to roll around. I thought that was high on your list, but
Was it?
I don't know.
I gotta get. Okay,
I don't know.
You might be right. You might be. Dude, there's so many just rattling up there, man. That I want to do them all. Okay, it's like Pokemon.
Some kind of treasure hunt movie.
Oh, you want a treasure hunt movie?
Uh-oh.
I got one for you, bro. We'll hold that for after the pod.
All right, sounds good.
Get ready for a treasure adventure, guys.
Oh boy.
All right, man. So let's go ahead and do this, man. Just the look and feel, the sets of this movie, man. What are your thoughts? Talk to me.
I mean, I feel like the setting worked, right? I mean, the whole movie is just rain and mud and a beat up hotel. So, you know, you're basically going from room to room to utility room, stuff like that. And it was all grungy and dark and just rained the whole time, man. It set a good mood for how, you know, it's for the play out of the movie.
Yeah,
It worked. It worked very well.
This movie, the look and feel is very ominous, man. It's dark. It's
nice, good word.
Hey, man, I had that written down, bro.
Yeah,
you teed it up, bro.
Yeah.
You get the feeling that like you're even though you're at this wide open motel, you're trapped.
Yeah,
that's because both the roads are flooded both ways. It's raining. The power doesn't work.
Right.
Electricity doesn't work. Nobody can get communication out to come help or whatever. And as you start to, and it's 2003, so it's not like it's like 79. It's not like it's 54. Right?
Yeah.
2003. And you start to think like, does it really get like that out there? Like something's a little off about this.
Yeah.
So all the roads are flooded. So it's never rained this hard before.
Yeah. There's just this little piece of land that's safe.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. From it. That's just weird. So it kind of gets you thinking of like what's going on here. And you kind of get that feeling as well when Ed starts snapping, like just starts kind of freaking out by himself, and you start to realize, oh, what's going on in this movie here. But it's that dark, scary, what's around the corner, who's around the corner,
right?
What's going to happen to me? The biggest thing is like, why do people like go off by themselves in these movies? Why? I mean, I do not get it.
You gotta,
but like it's logical, right?
Yeah.
And
well, it's the same concept. Like they're worried about a murderer, right? But in like every scene you watch, they got these doors wide open to all these rooms. Every door's open, wide open. Like,
you are correct, sir.
I was watching. That's one of the things I noticed. Like they're arguing and they're talking about this killer, but the doors is wide open to the rain.
Yeah, whoever the killer is can just come through and just start slashing everybody.
Yeah,
and be done with it.
No kind of security system whatsoever. Just wide open.
You got a ring light or something going on, bro.
Well, like my favorite one is like where I guess it's like the front office and there's a room connected to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just a hallway. The front door's open, the office door's open, the bedroom door's open.
You can just move in and out and just, move in silence there.
One of those things, I guess.
But I did like how it made you feel, this movie. You felt cramped. You felt like, man, what the hell is happening? And some people enjoy being thrilled and scared and stuff. I am one of those people, and this movie did it to a T, man. Thoroughly enjoyed this. Also, this is the second James Mangold movie that we've covered. 310 to Yuma, remember?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, man. All right, guys. I'm gonna talk about a quick theme, but it's an unconventional one.
Okay.
You were in middle school at one point in time, right?
There was a part of my life that I was in middle school, yes.
Like around 3 years or so.
Yeah.
Cool. Me too. In some states it's actually only 7th and 8th grade. But anyway, that's beside the point. I don't know if it was. I feel like I was in 6th grade in Jersey.
Okay.
Or I might have been in 7th grade down here. I don't remember. But I read Agatha Christie's and then there was none. You ever read it?
No.
Okay. Well, it was like required reading for
Okay.
English class. I don't know if I was in Jersey or don't know if I was down here. That's this movie. And then there was none. There's basically 10 little Indians. They all get at this place and they all die one by one until there's one. That's exactly what's happening in this movie,
right,
man.
Right.
Kind of inspired based on it.
Okay.
And you kind of get that vibe. So as far as theme is concerned, it's basically like a really dope rehashing of that. And I think that's what the writers and the director was looking to go ahead and do. That's the vibe that I get every time I watch a movie. And that's one of my favorite books as well.
I will trust you on that, sir.
He's like, I will not be watching it. He's like, I'm not reading the book.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll take your word.
Yeah. So good. All right, team. That is our conversation about identity.
All right.
JV, talk to me, brother. What are your thoughts? What are your ratings about this?
I'm going to do a 3 out of 5 buckets of popcorn for this
right.
movie. For me, once the bubbles popped, it's hard to do the rewatch.
Yeah.
But it was a good movie. Everybody was awesome. Kept it real tight, close quarters. You just didn't know what was going on. There's really no way to know anything without making it through the movie. You can think you know all day, but you don't know.
But you don't know.
That'll be mine for. What about you, man?
Good stuff, man. This is 4.5 buckets for me, man.
Nice.
I really love this movie, man. This is a psychological thriller. Still mad you didn't do the stash.
So upset.
So mad right now. But you made up for it with Will Arnett, so we're good. I'm Batman. No, this is 4.5, man. It's just a stellar performance by John Cusack, Ray Liotta, Amanda Peet, John Hawkes, and the rest of this cast, man. It unravels like an onion. And those are fun movies for me. But you're right at the same exact time where like once like it pops, once you get that is kind of it.
Yeah.
The rewatchability with me with movies like this,
picking out more details, right?
Picking out more details, exactly. And then seeing like just the great acting that is going on.
Maybe find some breadcrumbs in there that you just didn't see.
Yeah.
Help make things a little more sense.
You know what I mean? And then like because it's been a while still. It might have been like 5 or 6 years since I watched it. And then go like, did this really happen?
Yeah.
Is this how I remember it or something like that?
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool as well. So like it does have a little bit of rewatchability. Well, a lot. I've seen it like 50 times, so a lot with me. But yeah, fabulous flick, man. Fabulous flick.
Before we close this one out, man, just want to remind everybody about our YouTube channel.
We do got a YouTube channel.
We are on video. We have J.K. Simmons here, just so y'all know. Y'all can check him out. He's always hanging out.
Sexy.
But you can get to that and everything else, all the other socials, through our link tree that's always posted in our description on all the podcast platforms, and that'll lead you to everything we got.
Yes, sir. All right, team. Thank you for subscribing to this week's episode, talking through Identity. Next week, we'll be discussing Monsters.
And that's streaming on HBO Max.
I am Clyde Smith. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram as I am Clyde D. Smith.
I am Javier Villalobos. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Mr. J8200.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.